And the next opponent is going to be Alpha. Alpha 775. Alright, let's go immediately. He's level 39, very solid. So let's hop right into it. He was also Chinese, so he maybe plays with the Chinese meta more. What do we have? No Bach, but Shakespeare and Gutenberg, Image Castle, Pyramids and Colosseum, Confucius, Pierre, Hollywood, Ocean Liner, Railroad. No military actions in H2, so I think Colosseum is pretty good here. I'm happy if he takes... Yeah, I think we're in a good position here. I can either take Colosseum or Engineering Genius plus Elida or Urban Growth plus anything. Hendrik, how do I play TDA on the app? How do you participate in the ladder? In the app, it's pretty easy. You buy the app either on Steam, Play Store, App Store, whatever, and there you can play. And then I think you need to reach level 10, but I'm not sure, and level 10 is not hard. Then you can go on ttapulse.com, I think. Do we have a command for that? Yeah, there's the matchmaking. That is out of the system, that is in on a website where you can just connect your account and then queue up for the matchmaking. But the first couple of games you probably should get used to playing and the speed, because the ladder is in Super Blitz, which is I think available when you reach level 10. Okay, he takes Engineering Genius. I think I take Colosseum and Sun Tzu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is perfect. Pyramids on 2. Sun Tzu. I could have also grabbed Confucius, but I think I like Sun Tzu more with there being Zhishka. Confucius for him. No pyramids. He grabs the Engineering Genius and skips the HA1. No? Okay. This is mean. This is really mean. I can't do anything. I have to float one civil action. Yeah, there's nothing to do. I mean, I could grab something for 3, but I want Sun Tzu and I want a mine. Yeah, nothing to do. Waste one civil action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll have in... I mean, he can grab Printing Press or Iron for 2. I only played 4 players so far. How do you like this game best? I prefer 2 players, always have. But 4 players is also great. There's also a lot of people who really like 4 players. But I think most of those play in an async mode, so that you don't play live. You have like a couple of days for each turn, and then you start a lot of games and play it like that. But you can also play live games of 4 players. I just don't like to wait as long. That's my biggest problem with 4 players. I think he's taking Iron here. Lab, Iron. We can go for our Printing Presses. Development of Planning. Religion, Civil Life, Warfare. Yeah, Religion. That's a Religion. There's also Joan of Arc, so could work. Also Gaudi, if we go Printing Presses and the Religion would be nice. He takes the Iron. Joan of Arc is on an awkward spot. I guess we skip Joan of Arc. There's also Zhishka. We have a good tactic for him already. Yeah, Nothing to play here. No events. Some aggressions. You can go. Oh, here it's a super early iron start. You can play the iron upgrade 2 times. Might have to punish that early iron, but for that, probably need Zizka. Markets. That means 3 iron for him this turn. Could be. Could be the case. I could actually take the food. Increase pop and build another printing press. I'm in no real hurry to finish the Colosseum. Iron, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. 3 iron at turn what? Turn 4. That's quick. There's Zizka. Yeah, I have to. I have to go for Zizka. Yeah, I think I have to do this. Just too good. And build another warrior. Really put pressure on him. He has 2 military actions. He doesn't have enough for warfare. I have aggressions. Yeah. I think I have to punish the early iron. He can't get away with it without being punished. Politics. That doesn't really help him. I hope. So aggressive lately. Sure, maybe you put me on that path, Splinter. Last game was really aggressive. This game already looking aggressive. I've just become a bully. Yeah, I've just become a bully. Thanks to you. I blame you for that. The dark side of TTA. Well, you did. That's exactly what you did. Take Swordsman as well. Well, we have the Colosseum, so yeah, probably. We also have a lot of aggressions. I mean, what does he do here? He doesn't have enough science for the warfare. He could take the warfare into hand, then we could kidnap it. I would love that. Negation, breakthrough. Okay. He ignores it. I think in that case we plunder him. Right? Plunder him and take... I mean, I want the food, but I also want to finish the wonder. So do both. I would like to take 1 more food from him, but I kind of also want to finish the Colosseum. Do I have to, though? Yeah, corruption is an issue. Could do something like this, but let's take the rocks. We have some epiphases. I don't think the kidnap will be what we use. He's down to 2 signs again, so he can't go for knights. You also can't copy the tactic and build an extra warrior, so it's hard for him to get stronger here. Rebellion doesn't do anything. Enslave is looking juicy, yeah. I don't think he can get strong enough. Yeah. Another aggression is coming. Kidnap is always for H2. Yeah, I could have kept the kidnap, but my feeling is that against these rocks, we won't stay this strong forever. This her play against early iron, yeah. Worked last time with the splinter, working this time. Ah, corruption. I hate corruption. Guess we don't use the skip the iron. You know what would have been the best? The best would have been the... Oh. Right, there's no science steel card in H1. That makes sense. I wanted to say the best one is something like the spy, but I forgot that there's no spy in H1. Right. 3 food next turn we can increase. Should we go iron? Keep pumping. We could also just not build the extra urban building and keep pumping. I'll do that next turn. Be ready for an extra swordsman next turn. Kind of like the third farm. I could also go for an extra swordsman. And go for an extra farm next turn. Go super aggressive. The thing is, he loses his pop, so he can only build 1 knight. I think that's the selling point here. Juicy. This is another great game of TTA. Wealthy. That isn't as nice, but we should be able to win it, maybe. And maybe still are strong enough to aggress him. All of a sudden we have 10 rocks. We're super rich now. And we still have 8 strength. Building another sword was definitely the right play. Yeah, I agree. Or building swords at all. He can't keep ignoring us, can he? Michelangelo. You still can't defend, my man. Now, why did I get rid of the kidnap? I mean, I guess he can't use engineering genius. He can use it next time, but whatever. Let's steal his food. And he can have all the rocks he wants. The food is ours. And now it might be time for the printing press. Is that too much? Might be too much. Yeah, Shakespeare is in. So drama could be interesting. We could build an extra swordsman and grab the drama. We also have the option for irrigation next, and I don't think I want 4 farms. But this is nice. I mean, he just finishes Forbidden City next turn, but whatever. I need to return to my peaceful ways. I am pretty impressed. This is proof that I am peaceful. I'm running out of aggressions. That's the biggest problem. Running out of aggressions. Like ages. 2 science gone. Sucks a little bit. But I think what is a bigger problem is next turn we don't have... I guess we can go irrigation. Yeah, irrigation upgrade 2 times is enough to get out of corruption. Sadly, we don't have another aggression. Another aggression would have been great. But now it's time for irrigation. Yeah, not much else to say here. Hopefully we draw another aggression. Great. He's still on 2 military actions, I think. I mean, he could go for monarchy here, but that's a very late monarchy. Perhaps deny him Magic Castle. I guess he can grab him Magic Castle and finish it this turn, yeah. Oh, food immediately. So he could pop, knight now. Then he's definitely strong. But I think I would be fine with that. So maybe it's not time for another aggression. Depending, I mean, if he grabs Himeji, he's going up to 5. No, he's going the knight play. Both actually. But he's not stronger. Next turn he's going to be stronger. So hopefully we can get out the Reign of Terror. And I think freedom of movement would be great for us. So there's Shakes. Shakes is here. Reign of Terror, nice. He has to destroy something, even probably the warrior. Give the code for us. The problem I have, I could build a printing press, but I get them way cheaper next turn with Shakespeare. So maybe float 1 civil actions. Building the extra warrior is also nice. And oh, I can upgrade. I can upgrade one more farm. That's good use. Yeah, that's perfect. I think it's pretty weird that you went for the heavy calf. When there's an upgraded fighting band, I guess it's fine. I'm just, yeah, still pretty confident in my 4 swordsmen with the upgraded fighting band. They're still pretty solid. And then next turn, hopefully Shakespeare. Grab him, elect him, develop drama, build a drama. The good stuff. One more science. That gives him 1 extra science for Republic. He could grab Republic, develop it, grab strategy. Finish Magi. He also got a good game plan going, we have to give him that. He had the super early iron, is now going with Michelangelo, that is very solid. He can maybe grab the ocean liner, maybe railroad. He doesn't have a lot of science, you guys are right there. And there's no science wonder, that's good, that's good. I mean, you could grab the Silk Road, but I don't count that as a science wonder really. Here's Republic. No, yeah, strategy, okay. That's gonna take him a couple of turns. Shakespeare comes down to 1. Perfect. Prosperity. We are stronger. I think I can play the Prosperity. More science. And then goodbye, Zizka, you did your job very nicely. We are paying one single rock for the printing press. I love it. I love the Shakespeare meta. I love it. Science production is on point. We're saving a lot of rocks by building these cheap urban buildings instead of some expensive urban buildings. Political strength should definitely be gone. Ravages, I need the MA. I have some colonization cards, but it, yeah, could be playable. Yeah, too late. Yeah, I don't know. So next time we build an extra drama, and then we'll have to see what else we do. Is it too late for coal? Not necessarily. Oh, barbarians. I mean, can't even help us. I destroy the philosophy. Is there Malena? No Malena. Bye-bye lab, yeah. That was nice to see her. Then if I destroy the lab, I can also build another printing press. To be able to have, yeah, I want 12 science next turn. Because of Cornwall. Or I go for coal. Urban limit. Oh damn, you're right. Urban limit. Can't build a third one. Damn. I could destroy the religion instead. We still have that freedom. So I could move, with the freedom I can move the lab somewhere. So both of these will be gone at some point. So now I can destroy the religion, build the drama. think I want to have that 12 science available next turn. Can grab and finish the ocean liner this turn. He will do that. Johnson wants to be stronger. I don't buy it. Should have bought it. Or maybe it's fine. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? What just happened? Why did I play 2 times? I didn't even want to play the... what? That's not supposed to happen. And I didn't want to play a terrorism. Terrorism is bad for us. But okay. You've seen that before? Okay. Or we can destroy something, put the other one into the... from philosophy. Or, wait. What do we do with the philosophy? Maybe another swordsman. And then this, because this saves rocks. And with the rev we have enough for the con one next turn anyway. Need science. We have the science. I mean, I can... I think this is fine. And then we grab... or we go for the coal this turn. I am luck. Yes, yes, I am luck. But I don't want to waste all of my science here. I think we don't need the coal. And there's prosperity, so I want the extra happy face. Just grab the coal and build it. I guess the frugality and the engineering genius don't do that much. We could grab the coal for next turn. If Conmon doesn't show, we want the option, I guess. No coal yet. Okay, and I'll go to the toilet really quickly. Looks like I'm back. on the right moment. He got stronger. No Conmon. Okay, then I think it might be cold time. Yeah. I also need a new government form to build more urban buildings, I guess. 8, 9, 10. I mean, 2 turns I have needed science for the Conmon. And then I grab team sports. Super terrorism in there. At least these buildings are cheap. They are cheap. Yeah, I think that's alright. That's alright. No Conmon. Can build an opera. He's producing a lot of culture as well. Historic. I mean, I need the happy face a little bit. Let him at least pay a knight. No, he doesn't want it. I guess I'll take it. Maybe that means we avoid the team sports because we get 1 more happy face. We don't have we don't have unhappy workers when the age ends. Yeah, I'll take it, I guess. We have too many warriors anyway. But he is kind of prepping for an age 3 military. That's true, he doesn't really have a lot of MAs, he doesn't have the science, especially if he goes opera here. He could also go for an extra journalism, then he will have 5 science production, then he needs to get out the strategy, probably the cannons or the riflemen as well. That takes some time. And there is Churchill but no Gandhi. Okay. Oh, okay. Takes a lot of cards, ends the age. There's the Conmon. Yeah, I think I need the Conmon. Can go for it next turn. Yeah, this is solid. Next turn, I upgrade the last coal and go for the Conmon. Don't think I want to play the iconoclasm. Yeah. I don't like any of these tactics. I guess I can also throw away the war. If I get tanks, I can maybe go for the conquistadors. War's not gonna happen. Fingers, did we see terrorism? Yes, but I didn't see it, the game seeded it. You were not here for that moment. Where is it? It was the double seed. I wasn't allowed to double seed, but then it immediately did it instead. So yeah. I played 2 events and one of those was the terrorism, sadly. I mean, we only lose a printing press or a drama. You saw the double event, didn't realize played 2 cards. Yes, it sadly did play the extra terrorism. Yeah, not like this. Not like this. I'm a little bit afraid of his military, but yeah, if he has the science for strategy now, but then he's on 4 MAs, that's not too scary. But for us next turn we go for the Cornmon, we upgrade 1 more coal, increase pop, build another pair. That's pretty nice. Gets 1 pop each turn, but he needs happy faces. He can go for Opera and Architecture. I guess that's the alternative play. Go for Architecture and Opera. And build 1 Opera this turn. Go up to 14 culture production. But we also have a lead. It's 82 to 51, so 30 culture lead. That's not that easy to overcome. Okay, the Inhabited. Inhabited is great. Can also help with transitioning. The thing is, we don't really have anything to transition into. And there's another territory. So if he overbids for this and wins it, let's say he has 2 colonization, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 should be alright. Yeah. Might have to bid more for the next one. Like this, at least we get the pop. Opera. Another journalism. He likes the science here. And next turn next turn operas. Alright. Into theory. We'll play the harmony. No, I don't think so. I guess maybe I should build an extra warrior to be able to defend. Ah, that feels good. And then we really need science. Sadly, there's no science on the board here. I could upgrade into multimedias. I have a lot of rocks. Can go for that in 2 turns. Maybe reserves. Yeah, I think that's alright. Oh, you clipped it, Midnight Fox? Nice. We have it for the history of the ages. Colonies, that's a good one. Agriculture, probably not too useful. Fleming is on board. Hollywood is also there. This game could get decided by the Hollywood internet as well. Both pretty important. Sadly, we're stuck. We can't get more printing presses and dramas out. We have the population for it. we don't have the urban limit. Did you pass with the Caesar hacks? Yeah, I hacked the game. Some hacking on stream. If you guys want to know more about that, do the tier 3 sub, and I might just tell you how you can become Caesar as well in H2. Get your hacks here. I mean, is he really gonna build 3 Jorlans and 3 Operas? He's doing the same thing that we're doing, just better. But we have Shakespeare with it, and we might upgrade to multimedia soon, so maybe he's not doing it that much better. And we have the second player advantage for wars, etc. if he overspends his rocks, but with the wave it's pretty safe for him. Okay, reveals his tactic, urban growth, engineering genius, air force, action upgrade. Takes a lot of cards. Maybe the ideal move here is to end this game quickly. Internet. Okay, let's play the colony. Colonies is very safe. Terrorism, you can destroy one of these boys. Okay, so what do we want to do? Manhattan for the strength could be an option, yeah. And then we can even go for it with the multimedia, reserves and reserves. I mean, what about leaders? We could also just grab Pierre here. To have him as a one-off leader. The 8 culture ones when Shakespeare's gone. I guess Shakespeare's also gonna give us 6 that turn. Church instead of a rainy day. There's also tanks. I mean, with the Manhattan Project, I feel confident. What are the other leaders? Einstein? Einstein could work as a one-off. Maybe the reserves. He did signal military, but we already defend with the Manhattan Project. Should also start building on that. That is also an alternative. Civil action efficient. I think I'd rather just have the 9 Churchill. It's also important. And then play reserves. Yeah, I like that. It's also kind of military action efficient. Just have Churchill in hand for the backup. Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood. He kind of has to grab that now, because we can't finish and grab Hollywood next turn if we want to. And then if he grabs Hollywood here, we still have an option to go aggressive with the Manhattan Project and with Churchill. I'm definitely thinking he's gonna deny the tanks. Yeah, I think he might just grab the Hollywood. Because if not, then the internet is gone and the Hollywood is gone. If he grabs Hollywood, we could also just finish Manhattan and grab the internet. Maybe possible. Strategic is pretty important. I would be willing to send 9 for that one. Especially because he has a wave. If he enables the wave, that is pretty nice for him. I think 9 is relatively high. Oh. He wants that one. I don't think that was an all-in moment, Fingers, but I hope we made him pay. A little bit. A little bit. Not as much as I would have wanted, but a little bit. Of course, I could have sent more. But I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess we have population, but still. I mean, for him it was pretty good. He got rid of 2 knights, he doesn't really need those. Drew a lot of cards. Can maybe go for cannons now. I mean, maybe he's thinking military. But I don't really see how. He needs fundamentalism then, probably. Does everyone patriotism? He can also prepare this turn. If he has drawn the war with that, he can maybe go for cannons. Build 2 cannons. And then next turn, declare the war, play patriotism and build 2 air forces. It's possible for him. So I'm glad that we took Manhattan and Churchill. I don't know if Churchill will be that useful. Okay. Yeah, okay, just grabs the Hollywood. How many rocks does he have? Enough. With the wave, definitely enough. So we can't go for the war. I think Import of Balance will be good if we go for multimedia. Then we could also go for internet as well. I mean, Hollywood is so good for him now. 32. Okay, historic. My favorite wonder. My favorite colony. I think this is an 8. Oh god, oh heck. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Help, help guys, please help. Ah, 7+. Can we go for 1 multimedia?
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
I mean, maybe we just finished this.
Now I am become death,
the internet.
the destroyer of worlds.
Paid 7 instead of 8. No, I think I paid 8 instead of 7. Because the card was 3, yeah, I paid 8 instead of 7. Because I couldn't send less. Because of the card was 3, the units were 2 and 1, so 3 plus 2 is 5, and the card plus 3, so 8. Couldn't bid 7. Why not another drama for Shakespeare? Oh yeah, drama for Shakespeare. You're right, he destroyed that with the terrorism.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Getting stronger. And do I have to? I kind of... Internet isn't even that good. I could just wait for Empire State. On the other hand, he can finish Hollywood, 2 civil actions, and grab Empire State. He can do that. So I don't think we can rely on Empire State building. tanks are still interesting, but I don't think we can pull that off. We don't have the time and the MAs for that. And that would be the alternative. But I think against the Himeji, Wave, and the Tactic, we don't have a chance. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, now he... I mean, he can. Build one stage with the engineering genius and finish it and still grab the Empire State, but I don't think he will do that. Yeah, for us, the Empire State 21, we are ahead in rocks and food, and we will stay ahead in that. Rocks, strength is not clear. Can finish internet. We can also just go for multimedias and make the internet bigger. It's not going to be as big as his Hollywood, but it's going to be alright. So unrest, alright. Rest of our impacts are not really that good. Architecture is pretty bad right now, but we can maybe make that a little bit better. But I guess he's going for at least one more opera. I think he has the rocks for that. Colonies, balance. For balance we need a little bit of science, so multimedia. Next turn we can go for multimedias. Thing is, we want to finish the internet before Shakespeare's gone. Kind of. Gives 6 culture for that. But the military build-up and patriotism are kind of nice. They can maybe make it so that we are secure. Because I'm always worried about the surprise of war. But thankfully we have the hybrid war, so you only can have the 3MA war. And then with the patriotism, there's a lot of stuff he needs to pull. So Alpha, I think this is a very interesting endgame here. I'm not sure yet where this will go in the end. Air Force. It will go to Air Forces, really. 26. Okay, he's preparing for the war next turn. Nice, the rockets. Takes 4 cards, so he can't end. But we have Air Forces next turn. So we need to defend, I guess. We need Air Force next turn with Churchill. I don't think we can end, right? We need to take 5 cards. Not possible. And his plan is pretty clear. Declare the war, play patriotism, build 2 cannons. That gives him 20 for the tactic with the Air Force, 26. So we need to go all in defending. We have quite a few military actions, so we can... I think we're fine with military actions. We have a lot of rocks as well. We can play military build-up. Air Force next turn. We can also do Air Force next turn, of course. The question is, what do we this turn then? Could grab these 2. Something like this. And we have enough for Air Forces. Is it too risky to internet this turn? I think it is. I don't think we need to. I mean, yes, we can wait with the Air Forces, producing another 6 culture. The internet will be pretty bad. What if we do this here? So that if he doesn't go for war, we can still threaten it. Because we can declare war and go for 2 Air Forces at least. Nah, probably not good enough. Yeah, I think this is good enough. We've drawn a lot of wars, so maybe he doesn't even have one. We still have the culture lead, but he has the Hollywood. But we have the internet. Impacts are alright. Yeah, really still too close to call. I think he might definitely go for the war here. Declare war, patriotism. That is a lot of strength. And he will probably manage to still finish the Hollywood. What can we do? We can elect Churchill, Air Force, develop Air Force. Okay, military build-up, patriotism, destroy some stuff, and I don't know, will we have enough for 2 extra swordsmen and 3 Air Forces? Maybe. We have a lot of rocks, especially with military build-up, with patriotism, reserve. So rocks are not a problem, really. And then is he going to be able to pull that off? He needs 2 cannons. Yeah, 2 cannons is 10 rocks. He has 15 here. So 5, yeah, 10, 14, 17 plus 4. Yeah, just doing some math. He has enough rocks to build 2 cannons. and finish the Hollywood turn after that. And that might be a problem for us, that we have to defend full force and then not have enough for the internet. On the other hand, we're producing 9 rocks a turn, so maybe we could. The calm before the storm. I think we might see that war here. I don't know if he has to try it, but maybe he has to try it. If he doesn't do anything here, he can't do... Oh, there it is. There it is. Cannon. Cannon. Yeah, 51. And he has the Himeji, but I still think we have a shot at defending this. And there's balance in there. So science maybe not the best thing to destroy. But I guess we have to destroy one. So we are stronger, but he can sacrifice. We have 9, 10, 14. We have exactly enough for the internet next turn. The thing is, it's a really, really bad internet. Can't get over that. Okay. So we have to destroy something else. Yeah, I was testing it out without Churchill. If that would have been an improvement if we saved that civil action, but nope. Do we need the patriotism? I don't think so. And then destroy one thing, this thing. Yeah, sucks that he has enough for the Hollywood. And that will be quite good, 32. Might get really close. He might win, yes, you're right, Jakub. He might win. We don't have any impacts that save us. Hindsight, 2 more swordsmen last turn was better. Was it? Would you have... I guess we would have had more military actions, but I think the problem were civil actions. So I don't think that was the problem, right? The 2 extra swordsmen. Maybe, but I think the biggest problem were the civil actions. Maybe Air Force last turn were better, but I'm not sure. So like this, intended is a 10, and that's something. We don't get the multimedia. This makes our balance also pretty bad. Colonies is still really good. We have one really good one. Then is something, right? We also have starvation for 4. So we have to consider that it's not better to just play reserves for food next turn. But every single civil action is needed here. Yeah. Stupid magic castle. Would have been so epic if we win this by 1 with fighting band and air forces. But no, he can sack the air force, win it by 4, steal 9. And is producing way more and has the Hollywood. Oh, he didn't. He sacrificed the warrior instead. Interesting. So there's competition. Why would he sacrifice our knights? Well, so there's either strength or competition? Science. Dang, that's a good one. Yeah, with that impact I don't think we stand much of a chance. Yeah, it probably came down to the wonders that he got the really good Hollywood. And we had to grab a Manhattan Project for just 13 strength, and the internet won't be as good either, so yeah. Another Hollywood game, yeah. Hollywood seems to be kind of the play at the moment. I mean, do you guys remember how we started this game with the Zizka? And all the aggressions? That was some tough hanging in there by him. And I think most of that was financed by the super early iron. He got 4 iron and 3 iron in turn 4. That was quite strong. So he was comfortable losing some rocks, some population, everything that we aggressed from him. And then really smart move by him to go for Michelangelo, grabbing a lot of wonders with him. Gaudi was very strong for him, yeah. In general, the switch into 4 and into 3 journalisms was very good by him. Again, financed by the iron. And by Gaudi. Government. 32. He stays weaker, alright. Do we have anything we can play? Harmony 16 to 20. I guess we can play that. I don't think we finished the internet. Or do we? I mean, that's 4 culture gone already. Can prepare for the balance. Yeah, I think harmony and balance. And that's plus 12, that's not bad. And there's no strength, he stayed weaker, so 3, 4, 5, 3, 6, so we can even get a pretty good harmony. Like this, right? Sadly, we can't play the multimedia, but that's alright. Even if it's competition, we can get this. We were a bit complacent. A little bit, maybe, yeah. That can be part of it as well. Balance 8 to 6. Competition, it was competition. 12 to 14. Progress 18 ouch to 6. And harmony 20 to 24, right? Yes. GG. Well played by him in the end. Yeah, not even that close with the big Hollywood and the war both being too much together. So yeah, well played by him. Really nice endgame that he had. I felt pretty good when we had the coal and everything, and we had the culture lead. I guess military was also our biggest problem, that we stayed, or that I stayed with that fighting band. I was too sure about the fighting band holding against his republic, but then he was able to pull off some nice moves. Some really nice moves. And yes, nice comeback from the opponent. Well done by him indeed. And that means 50% win rate it will be, but we don't lose rank because we're still in bronze. Today was the last day after all. Oh no, we even climb up one. Alright, we can go for one more. I think one more